which I actually thought was quite a dangerous idea, was the notion that to downsize the economy, in looking at shrinking manufacturing here obviously has been very much at the forefront of the national debate. It's a dangerous idea. I think it would take a lot of political courage to actually step up and say something like that.
Well, see, what we need to do first of all is downsize the financial industry. And we can do that by...
Good luck with that.
we could do that nationally or globally with a tax on all financial transactions, right? And then use that money to help households make the transition, and also to build up our renewable energy infrastructure and help society as a whole move into a survivable future.
All right, let's take some questions from the floor. I can see someone upstairs. Please.
Thanks. In your discussion, I don't recall you addressing the globalization of the movement of capital and knowledge to places like China and India and other developing countries as a cause of some of the changes that you were describing. And you also didn't address whether developing countries have still got a right to anticipate and demand growth within their countries. Can you address that? Thanks.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not suggesting that the end of growth is an option. What I'm saying is it's happening, and it will happen regardless of what we do. Now, the less industrialized countries, I think, can adapt best by completely leapfrogging the whole fossil-fueled industrial paradigm of automobiles and highways and so on, and go straight to a more to a localized, renewable energy-based economy. China, I think, is making an enormous mistake by becoming the world's largest automobile market and building highways at a frenzied pace. It's not only is it unsustainable, I think it's going to lead the country off the cliff. So do less industrialized countries have the right to grow further? Well, certainly they have the right to make life better for their people. How they do that, I think it's going to be a matter of using some intelligence and strategy, and not just trying to emulate the U.S. and Australia and what these countries have done over the course of the 20th century, because that's a path to failure.
Down here on the floor.
Yeah, thank you. So wonderful presentation with a lot of data, but I think that just few speakers around the world can tackle the fact that, at least for some of us, this system, capitalism or free enterprise system, etc., doesn't work at all because it's focused on money and is a money-based economy, basically. And some of the speakers just speak about good solutions like we have to do things that make us happy, etc. And so why don't you speakers generally speak about something like the economy as we know it now, the free enterprise system doesn't work at all. We should get out of this idea and then find something else, like, for example, resource-based economy. And if you know, what's your thought about Zeitgeist movie?
Yeah. Well, I generally try to